what I'm here to say is it's hard for you to get the backing that you need in the streets. It's a very masculine culture. It's the culture that we live and we breathe on the streets. You know, it's very heterosexual. If I go to the block right now, I'm GHB, I'm Covenant, I'm Rest Haven. If I go to the block right now and I pull it out, I go to one of my guys, I go, GHB, fam, check this out. First of all, their mouth is going to hit the ground. Second of all, they're going to talk about me bad in my face and behind my back because homosexuality in the thug, gangster, male world is something that's frowned upon and looked down on.
Can I say something about that too? Because I think what's really funny here is that there is homoeroticism in hip-hop already.
What do they do that's homoerotic?
Well, if you look at some of these music videos, like look at 50 Cent doing the sit-ups upside down. Look at the DMX Rough Riders video where they're walking around, you know, in the prison with their shirts off and lifting weights and dancing with each other and chanting, "That's how Rough Riders roll." There's a lot of homoeroticism out there, and people don't talk about that.
If you look at the culture, you look at the videos, we use videos to sell our music, okay? In these videos, yes, there's some negative things. There's explicit men-women contact, okay? That's kind of, you know, it's a little risque.
What about the women and the women in the videos?
Imagine for one second.
Come here, Foxxjazell. What about the women doing this in the videos?
Now, we all know that girl-on-girl action is deemed kind of okay, but we're not talking about girl-on-girl action.
That's okay.
We're talking about homosexuality.
Why is that okay? I have a question. Why is that okay?
It's okay, not by my terms, but by society's terms.
Why do men never have a problem with that, but when it's two men, that's never acceptable?
In order to be a successful rap artist, you have to have street credibility. If you don't, you're not going to be a successful rap artist.
What does that have to do with street credibility?
Hold on. Because the guys in the hood, the guys on the block that give you your street credibility, they are everything in the business to make sure you have the stage or the platform to get where you're trying to go. The majority of consumers are women. Am I dealing with women? They like heterosexual, masculine men. Those are the people that are going out buying these albums.
Well, actually,
this is the point I come here
actually, the truth is 70% of mainstream hip-hop is purchased by white men. Young white men are the ones who are driving this. And we as black people and Latino people are creating this basically this minstrel show for young white men to consume, which is not reflective of our culture. We are not just hip-hop artists who are running around in thug gear, and a lot of it is thug drag. Some of us are different. Some of us are people who are lawyers and doctors, accountants, and firemen too.
What is thug drag?
Thug drag is this whole idea that, you know, everybody wears a different type of drag, and the whole idea, you know, look at Deadly. Deadly is dressed in thug drag. There's nothing wrong with it.
He's gay, but he's dressed as a hardcore rapper. So
and straight people do the same thing. It's a form of drag. It's not really, it doesn't make you a man because you have your pants hanging off your butt.
Okay.
But that's what we define as manhood today, unfortunately.
All right, this is a lot. We could do 10 shows on this, I see. But we unfortunately have to take a break. We'll be right back.